Hello and welcome to the Sportsbet.io Euro podcast. This is this week's La Liga episode, but don't forget to keep an eye on the Clubhouse TV channel for the Serie A, Bundesliga and loads of US sports covered as well. Please do like, share and subscribe, as we would always ask you to do on a YouTube video. We're joined by our friend in Spain, Juan Castro. We're going to look at what has been, I don't want to say a quiet week in Spain, particularly, Juan. It's been a bit of a mad one, particularly in and around officiating. But we'll start with Valencia against Atletico Madrid, because there is no doubt that under the new boss, Valencia are definitely looking a bit better. And in fact, and a bit of a surprise this, have given themselves half a chance of surviving now.
Yes, much better. And they have a lot of chances now to survive because still they are in the relegation position, but only 1 point just behind the other two teams that could be also relegated. So there are 5 teams for two positions. I think Valladolid is already relegated, and Valencia is doing quite well at home. They have won the last 2 matches at home, and they have not lost in the last 3 matches. So quite hopes for them. And then Barcelona is coming. So always really hot ambient, hot matches there against Barcelona. And I think they have their chances at home.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Atletico Madrid, their form is a bit odd, but we'll discuss this in just a second. But what has Carlos Corberán done that's improved Valencia? Is it just a mood thing? Is it a tactical thing? I mean, how has he improved the side that looked dead in the water, both behind the scenes and, of course, on the pitch?
Yeah, sorry, I say Barcelona is against Atletico, as you say. Well, I think they knew that their chances to survive passed by winning at home, and I think they're doing a really complete team in which Diakabi, the defender that was outside last one year, it was really important. And also they try to make the team from the defense to the attack. And I think they're doing really, really well. It's impressive how this new manager has managed the team so far. And also, I think the audience, the Mestalla, believe that if they criticize the players, is no chance to survive. So they are more with the team.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you're trying to survive, particularly in this place that Valencia are, if you can harness the fans and just some positivity from somewhere, it's going to carry you a long way, because it's the negativity, understandable negativity, though, to be fair, that is one of the reasons why you are where you are. It's going to be a fascinating game. As for Atletico Madrid, a couple of draws, obviously. Real Madrid, fine. It's the Madrid derby, and it wasn't exactly a quiet game. The Celta Vigo game, they'll be slightly frustrated by, I think, that 1-1 draw.
Well, I think this game of Atletico Madrid was really mediatized by the red card of Barrios in the first minute. So it was not a normal. We have not to take this as a normal game at home of Atletico. Of course, Atletico outside is not the same than in Metropolitano. That's the reason I give a lot of chances to Valencia to at least drop 1 point. But Atletico, all the games so far from now till the end for Atletico, Barcelona and Real Madrid will be really important, really essential. So of course Atletico goes there with all the hopes to drop the 3 points, because they have no other chance.
No. And again, it just adds more fascination to the top of the La Liga table, because it is an absolutely fascinating season at the top, because Barcelona are now back top of the table. We've had Real Madrid, Barcelona and Atletico all top of the table at certain points of the season. Barcelona travelled to Las Palmas this week. Look, they were lucky to a certain extent in that previous game. One of these contentious refereeing decisions, a few, in fact, in that game. The De Frutos goal probably could have stood, which would have made a very, very different complexion to the match. I mean, for you, where are... I mean, Barcelona are top, so it's a stupid question to say, where are Barcelona? Because they're top of the table. But it still doesn't feel right.
Yeah, it's true that they have a really bad row of 5 matches or 6 matches without really good performance. But now they are the Barca that we saw at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
So for Las Palmas, it's quite difficult match also because Las Palmas in the beginning they thought that they were going to be saved really easily, but now they are in the relegation position. At least, of course, one of the 5 teams that have to fight until the end for not being relegated. So I think for Barcelona, it's a new game for dropping the 3 points. All the players are completely recovered. Lewandowski is doing well. Gavi is doing well. Of course, the defenders are doing well. So I think for Las Palmas, it's going to be quite difficult game.
Except, of course, though, who won this game earlier in the season?
Yeah,
Las Palmas obviously
true.
got the 2-1 victory, didn't they?
It's true. It's true. It was this period of little crisis of Barcelona. I think this new Barcelona is much better than this that lost against Las Palmas in Barcelona. And you have also to consider that Las Palmas has a lot of problems now because a lot of players are Fabio Silva. I think the best forward, the best forward of the team is injured.
Yeah.
Sandro also was injured. Kyrian was this cancer problem. So a lot of problem for the coach, and I think they are in real troubles right now.
Yeah, and Barcelona will likely win that game for that and many other reasons. Athletic Club and Bilbao, they take on Rayo Valladolid. Obviously, we don't get too much into this, but obviously the controversy there was their game against Espanyol, and a problem that perhaps has blighted Spanish football for a number of years as well. There was allegations of some racial language used. At home, you'd expect them to beat Rayo Valladolid, who shouldn't really offer any kind of problem for them.
No, I think it's really easy game for Athletic Club. As I told you, for me, Valladolid, and for a lot of people, even for the Valladolid audience, they are already in second division. Unfortunately, because they have not even spirit to fight. Diego Coca, the coach, was sacked on Monday. So new coach from the Rubio from the youth team. He was already on the team. So quite difficult for Valladolid. And Athletic, they have now even the motivation that they are fourth, but even if they are fifth, I think the fifth of La Liga will go to Champions League. Possibly. Because we are alongside with Premier League. I think these 2 leagues, Premier League and La Liga, where they're gonna be the 2 sides with 5 teams in the Champions League. So they have an easy way to qualify for Champions League, and even the challenge to be third. Why not? If one of the 3 up front fails in one moment.
Well, they're only, the 5 points off Atletico Madrid. They're 6 points off Barcelona. And the way those 3 teams have thrown in strange results so far this season, it's not going to happen, of course, but there's still half a chance, 1% of a chance of a title challenge as well. 6 points is potentially doable. We will finish with the team currently second, Real Madrid. Now, we're recording this on Wednesday morning. They obviously have got the Champions League game against Manchester City this evening, so we can't obviously comment on that yet. But last week, Jude Bellingham sent off for saying something. We all know what he said, if you're a regular watcher of football. Carlo Ancelotti then defended him saying that by saying he also said it, which is strange. The whole thing is an absolute mess. Real Madrid throwing their toys out of the pram about officiating in La Liga. It's just more madness for Real Madrid, where it feels like what they need is just calm.
Yes, it's true. They need calm, but in Spanish football right now, it's quite difficult to have this calm because all the referees scandal we have. So there is a lot of noise around the referees issue. So we hope that in this game, Real Madrid-Girona won't be any more referee scandal, any subject that could make even more polemic. And I think Real Madrid, even with this, even with this no calm, I think it's a good game for them to win and to be leader again, depending on Barcelona and Atletico's results. But Carlo Ancelotti won't have Bellingham, probably. We don't know what will happen during the week, but probably Bellingham won't play. But they will have Rudiger, probably Lucas Vázquez, so they recover some other players like Alaba. So it's a good game, I think, at home to drop the 3 points.
And Girona's overall form of late, they've struggled a bit, haven't they, sitting mid-table? They had Champions League football, which of course was part of this, but they've lost, 4 of their last 5 games as well. They're only winning against Las Palmas. So even Girona are struggling a little bit at the moment for form.
Yeah, I mean, we have commented a lot of times. It was normal that they have not the performance that they have the last season. Of course, they are struggling a lot in the last game. Probably they have chances to go to Europe, maybe to a conference, to a Europa League place. But Bernabeu is not the best place to drop these points.
And we'll see. I mean, a really fascinating title charge. We've had, as we've mentioned, Barcelona, Atletico, Real Madrid, all at the top at certain points. If I was to pin you, a man who, of course, is around Madrid an awful lot, but if I was to pin you to a winner right now from that top 3, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, who is it?
Well, Atletico has 1 point less than the others,
Yep.
but I will say Real Madrid. Why? I don't know why, but Real Madrid in the race at the end, they always win. So I will say I will say Real, but I think they will recover also some players. But quite difficult to know because still we have some direct clásicos. Like we will have the Atletico Madrid Barça, we will have Barça Real Madrid. Probably it will depend a lot of these clásicos.
Yeah. And the youth of and experience of that Barcelona side might tell as it starts to get more and more pressured toward the end. And as we saw against Manchester City in the first leg, Real Madrid, they get it done when they need to, even if they've not been great. That is why they've won so many Champions Leagues and so many La Liga titles as well. Even if they're rubbish, they somehow still manage to get the victory. That's just built into the club. Juan, thank you so much as always, my friend, for all your fantastic expertise. We'll speak to you again very soon in what looks like a beautiful, sunny Spain. Certainly nicer than what's going on outside the window of the studio today. Don't forget to keep an eye on all of the content on the Clubhouse TV YouTube channel. And of course, make sure, folks, at all times, you gamble responsibly too.